Grand Rising family, we're back for Wednesday the 8th message. And as promised, I said I was going to do another reading because I started doing Wednesday the 8th reading yesterday, and I ended up posting it because I felt the message needed to go out at that time. So I changed it to, while I started doing it for Wednesday the 8th, I changed it for the energy at the moment. So I said I was going to do another reading, so here we are. I just got back from going to a med spa and doing a peel, new face loading. And I was talking to my daughter in the car, and I was letting her know that I was going to share with you guys my my challenge. I have a new challenge, and that in my most authenticity, in the most vulnerable and authentic self, I was guided to share this with you guys because this is our group, our community is like we're a family here, and I feel like I'm not alone. I'm not the only one that is working on this or struggles with this. But if you guys have been with me for years now, I did a video a few years ago about the same subject. I talked about it again a few times after that, and again when I came back from my retreat. I'm challenging myself right now in going a little bit harder in the self-acceptance, the unconditional love, and the self-esteem, the self-confidence, and working on healing this very deep wound that I have when it comes to my insecurities of showing my face, taking photos of myself, looking in the mirror and not feeling the way that I feel when I look at myself, healing that wound and accepting myself more and loving myself unconditionally. I fell asleep last night listening to the unconditional love, align with unconditional love and acceptance affirmations. It's been a long journey, and it's like it's at my forefront now, and I'm challenging myself to work on the things that I need to work on, self-image, right, external to me when it comes to my skin and my face, and the process of aging and things like that is becoming more visible. And as time goes by, the adjustment period of seeing the changes, and not hiding who I am, not hiding what I truly look like behind filters and so on. I know a lot of people use filters in their photos, right? And my challenge is to not take any photos of myself unless I feel comfortable and safe to do it without a filter, right? Or taking baby steps, when it comes to that, right? And feeling at some point feeling safe to come on camera and show my face when I do readings with you guys. And in other ways as well, to speak about the messages and the guidance, doing shorts and things like that. That is the next step for me in this growth and the healing journey that I'm on, and as we continue on, and I feel like the affirmations that I've been listening to is actually doing something. It's rewiring. It's working because I'm feeling the shift from within. It's it's at my forefront, right? That for me to feel, a person doesn't know what a person is going through, and or what they've been through in their life that created such a deep wound when it comes to how they see themselves and when they look in the mirror and self-image, right? And my wounding goes back to childhood, but I've had abusive friends and abusive relationships, abusive people in my life that added to that wound based on remarks they would make to me about me. And that's why I would never insult anybody or make fun of or how anyone looks, because I'm not trying to add to their, you don't know what kind of wounding they have. I'm not an evil person or a bad person that would add to that wound. But there are a lot of people out there in the world that does that, right? That tries to make a person feel bad about themselves. You know, whether you're left for somebody, whether the person that you love leaves you for somebody that's 20 plus years younger, or you date somebody that, or you marry somebody that always has stuff negative to say about how you look, and makes fun of you, or you just come across just dark people, evil people that will use something that you're insecure about to hurt you when it comes to how you look and things like that, right? All of that stuff, you know, creates long-term trauma and wounds when it comes to how we see ourselves, you know. So I wanted to share that with you guys. I don't know if anyone, if you put your comments below, I don't know if any one of you guys, if that's something that you guys are working on, you know, within yourself. But it's a challenge of mine. It's my latest challenge to do all the things that I can external to myself, like going to the spa, getting facials. You know, I'm thinking about, you know, continuing on with these treatments that I'm doing on my face up until my upcoming birthday in January. I have some plans for myself to treat myself up, you know, when it comes down to my birthday, and doing all of the things. I know that when I was going through the dark night of the soul, and I was going through the despair, the devastation, the grief that I experienced after that loss that you guys all know about, I spent a long time not taking the best care of my face, my skin, the way I used to when I worked in the beauty industry. And now it's like the process of the transformation, the outer transformation of reversing that now, right? Is something that I am focused on and excited about, as well as continuing on with the inner work so that I can feel safe to show myself, to show the world the real me. Archangel Michael, I show you guys the real me, what's in my heart and the purity of my soul and all of my flaws when I'm over here speaking and I'm channeling and I'm connecting with you guys this way. But when it comes to my, you know, showing myself on camera, that's a little bit more of a challenge for me, that a fear of mine and a challenge that I'm working through. And I'm conscious and aware of it. And so there's this one energy that showed up, I don't know, when was it? A couple days ago, yesterday. But I'm going to show you guys on Archangel Michael right here. Be the real you. You know, and your greatest power comes from being who you truly are. Don't let anyone sway you from expressing your authentic self. Very important message, right? Of loving yourself. Not just the inner stuff, right? Your light that shines from within, your inner beauty, but also feeling that way on the outside and showing up that way. The whole thing, right? The whole self-love. And self-love is not just internal, how you take care of yourself, or the working out and how you eat and your spiritual practices and your healing journey. It also shows up in how you see yourself when you look in the mirror, right? And being very gentle with yourself, saying nice things about yourself, not picking yourself apart, you know, not, you know, looking yourself in the mirror and seeing all of the things that you wish you could change, right? Or that wasn't there. And allowing that to bring you down or devastate you in any way, you know. So this self-love journey is very long. It's quite the process, and it's important that we keep on keeping on, right? And being conscious and aware of these insecurities is really important. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys from my vulnerability, my true authentic self. My full authenticity is you know, my pain, my struggle, my challenge that I don't really talk about or share with a lot of people, but it was brought to me recently very strongly. It came to my awareness again that this is something that is that I need to continue to, for me to step it up a notch when it comes to this work, and not to be hard on myself, to be very gentle with myself. There's a quote that a friend of mine, a message that a friend of mine posted on her page today that I want to share. I want to read it. It says, "Don't be so hard on yourself. You are breaking generational curses, rewiring your DNA, serving as a light in the midst of darkness, a portal of higher consciousness, healing past traumas, the voice of your force, the voice and force of your ancestors, grounding light in multiple dimensions and realities." So that reminds me of what I was just saying. You know, it really is important that you don't, if you can relate to what I'm saying with my challenge and my struggle that I've been working on healing for a long time, remember that. Don't be so hard on yourself, okay? You have come so far on your healing journey. You've done so much work already on yourself, right? We keep on keeping on, family, you know, and be patient with the process. It does take time. I feel like I'm very close to it because it's so strong in my awareness that, you know, I could be at some kind of reaching some kind of goal or at the brink of something here, because lately I just been feeling something shifting within me that's leaving me in kind of like an energy of everything kind of feels up in the air, but it's not. I don't know how to explain that, but I just want to get started. I think if you guys are still listening up until this point, thank you so much for being here, for listening, for being accepting and unconditionally loving me, and thank you for your loyalty, for your devotion to our community. I'm always going to show up as my authentic self. You know, this was the message. This was the deck that I wanted to. Okay, yes, this was the deck that I wanted to use. The spirit guided me to. I'm always going to show up as my authentic self, imperfectly perfect, right? Or perfectly imperfect. How do you say it? Perfectly imperfect, right? And for those that are for me, you know, will love, unconditionally accept me and love me for me. And those that are not will be removed, right, by Archangel Michael. So I love you all. Thank you for liking, for sharing, for subscribing, for donating, donating, you know, to the channel in any way that you do, for scheduling personal readings with me. We're all healing together, learning together, growing together, ascending together, and being there for each other in this community. So I love you and thank you so much. I am going to start with this deck, Keepers of the Light, and let's get the message for the collective for the 8th. I'm going to say a prayer. We're going to get started. Thank you, angels and spirit guides. May this message reach everyone that needs it, and so it is. All right, what is the energy here? What is the message for Wednesday the 8th for the collective? All right. If you guys want to timestamp this, we're 14 minutes in, so in case you don't, you know, don't want to hear what I had to say, but for those of you who can relate, and I heard multiple times today that I'm not alone. if I share my struggle or my challenge, the things within me that I'm working on healing, that sharing that can help another not feel so alone on their journey towards self-love as a whole, mind, body, soul, spirit, physically, spiritually, and in every way, right? And I feel so self-conscious about how you look, you know, and what you see about yourself is not what everybody else is seeing. And that is the first sign, right, that there's as within so without. How you see yourself internally, I mean how you feel internally about, you know, yourself, that's what you're gonna see in the mirror. I have good days and I have some days that are, you know, that I look at myself and I see all the things that wasn't there before 6 years ago, 5 years ago, 7 years ago, you know, and it's making me less and less feel safe or comfortable to show myself. And I wanted to share that with you guys. So, all right, Spirit, what's the message for Wednesday? We have inner temple and Lumeria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. And under the deck, we have the crumbling. That's the tower. What are you clinging on to? Everything that's not authentic to you. This is the tower that we've been seeing. I saw the tower in yesterday's reading. It's been coming out a lot. This is this eclipse energy. Things are being eclipsed out. I'm going to read that one first, actually. This is the tower. The inner temple is a message that it's time to devote yourself more fully to your spiritual practices, to dive deeper into the portal of your heart and soul, to your spiritual practices such as journaling, chanting, meditations, things like that, okay? Tune into the portal of your heart space. Deep replenishment, it's time to rest. And I believe that was the October message, the November message from the reading that I did for November. The message was that it's time to rest this month for integration. It is Scorpio season. So yeah, things are coming up to the surface. The underworld, right? Scorpio season. The pains, the things that, possibly the things that eluded you or has been hidden from you, you know, are becoming more pronounced. It's looking at you in the face, you know, it's asking for you to pay attention to it. It's coming up from the depth, from the shadow, you know, asking you to dive deeper. There's a shift happening right now where anything inauthentic can no longer survive. Relationships, jobs, and social structures. Anything built on shaky ground is destined to tumble down. It's happening to bring you back home to who you truly are, both individually and to society as a whole, so you can live a life that is in alignment with who you truly are. When you're in the thick of it, it can feel like a personal attack from the universe. Have faith, because the difficult times will be your defining moments. You will be reborn in the fire. You are being called to surrender, to stop trying to hold it all together, to loosen your grip, to let the crumbling occur. It may be difficult at first, but in the end, the sooner you let go, the sooner the rebirthing will occur. What are you trying to hold together? What are you doing your best to avoid? How are you trying to pretend that everything is okay? You have what it takes to allow what has fallen away to tumble and fall. Once the tower has crumbled, you will be able to rebuild your home on solid ground with mighty foundation and a view that is so magnificent that it will take your breath away each new morning. Kali, the goddess of destruction, and the Black Madonna are with you now. Lay it all on their altar. They can hold it all. So Kali is helping you with this destruction, right? This crumbling of your old identity, old versions of yourself. Whatever job is not suited for you, is not, you know, meant for you anymore. Friendships, relationships, it's not built on a solid, from an authentic place, from you not being true to yourself. So we have inner temple, 70. You're being called to be a devoted student and to tune into your heart, to incorporate true devotion into your life. You could be called to develop a regular meditation, journaling, or chanting practice, or to show up to your soul with rhythm, to develop a daily practice where you fill up your well and spend time with your soul. Remember, we have here rest, right? To replenish, to retreat, rest, and be held. So this is that time for stillness, for mindfulness. As you can see, their hearts are lit up there. Okay, so all right. You could be called to develop a regular meditation and journaling or chanting practice, or to show up to your soul with rhythm, to develop a daily practice where you fill up your well and spend time with your soul. All of the answers to all of the questions that you seek are waiting for you in the portal of your heart. And meditation brings answers, but you cannot hear them unless you carve out time each day to listen. Your soul is yearning for a deeper relationship with you. And so, the more time you spend with it and show up to it, the more clearly it will guide you. We are here to grow as souls. Earth is one big playground for the soul to learn. And you are being called to go deeper in your soul growth, or to increase your devotion by being a student of a lineage or a spiritual teacher. That's the change. If you have already been a committed student, then you are being commended for your devotion. Your guides want you to know how proud of you they are, and that the time you spend in devotion is priceless. If you are questioning your career or life path, your guides want you to turn your focus towards devotion in this prayer. Please use me in a way that delights my mind, body, and soul. May my life be one big moving prayer. And so it is. And so it is. We have Lemuria. Now, where's my Lemuria crystal? I don't know where it is right now. It was here. Oh, there it is. So, if you don't have a shaman gave this to me. If you don't have a Lemuria crystal, could be beneficial for you to get one if you want. You are being called to be a devoted student. Oh, sorry. Wrong. Wrong one. Hold on. Lemuria. Let me get that one for you. I almost read the same page twice. I'm still on crown chakra. Last day on crown chakra before I start root again. And so clearly I need to ground. Where is Lemuria? Oh, there it is. 114. 114. Okay, here we go. Lemuria, or Mu, is one of Earth's lost lands, where heaven really was a place on Earth. A time before we were kicked out of the Garden of Eden. In Lemuria, life worked in harmony. All beings were seen as equal, and we were deeply reverent to Mother Earth. We knew that a mosquito was no worse than us, and the sun no better. Perhaps you too believe that heaven really can be a place on Earth. Perhaps you are a part of the transition team who at a soul level are devoted to creating this kind of harmony on the planet now. Right here, you're being asked to be of service. Thank you for wanting. If you are watching this reading, you are going through your awakening. You're on the spiritual path. You're aligning with possibly awakening, to your spiritual gifts. Okay, and unlocking some gifts, receiving some light codes, and aligning with your divine life purpose, which most likely is for you to devote yourself to serve here. Okay, in a spiritual career, to shine your light one way or another. Thank you for wanting to do this work. It's easy to get overwhelmed by the state of affairs of the planet right now, but you are being encouraged to keep holding the clear vision of the future. It is closer than you think. You may be guided to hold the frequency of Lemuria in your own community, family, workplace, or within yourself. Know that it is possible, and while at times it may feel like you are alone, you truly are not. There are hundreds of thousands who hold the codes of this ancient lost land, and even Lemuria crystals, just shows you, that hold the codes of remembering that are beginning to rise all over the planet. Keep doing what you're doing. And remember, the only way to heal the world around is to first heal ourselves, being the change that you want to see. So if somebody's attacking you verbally or in any way, shape, or form, they're super triggered by your light, right? And they react from that trigger in a shadowy way. You're being asked to, as hard as you be tested, as hard as it is, what will love do? How can I bring love into the situation? How can I see love in this situation? How can I release the judgment, right? Open your heart, one of the Archangel Michael's message. Open your heart and release the judgment. No one's perfect. You know, see people through the eyes of the angels, through the eyes of love. Okay, and even if they are horrible to you, they do horrible things, or they have said horrible things, or done horrible things, right? They really are operating from their wounded inner child. Okay, and what they need is the frequency of love, right? So as hard as it is, that's going to be the challenge and the test. Sometimes people really do try to bring out the worst in us, try to, trigger our shadow, right? Your light will trigger a lot of unhealed people, okay? So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. What else, Spirit? We have the Six of Swords. We're coming out of a, period of a hard time. I don't think this reading is going to be so long. I don't intend on it. Yeah, look at the Tower. A very innocent energy here with the Page of Cups. It feels playful, feels innocent. Okay. Is it the Page of Cups or the Ace of Cups? I think this is the Ace of Cups here. So we have the Tower. A significant life experience that requires change to be made, powerful and often unexpected revelations, breaking free of procrastination, releasing old belief systems. That's this crumbling. Right, that's this crumbling. So the Tower here more than once in the past few days. So you're going through something major is changing in your life. Okay, significant changes is taking place. Things are falling apart or coming down, right? And it's bringing to light a lot of things about you. Everything has a purpose. There's a gift in everything. There's a hidden blessing in everything. Nothing happens, on accident, right? All right, Spirit. What else is the message for the 8th, for the collective? Yes, standing your ground. Protect what you have. Protect what you have created, okay? It's safe for you to be powerful. It's also, I got this message from Spirit also, that, to harness, right? Hold on. I'm going to find it because it's reminding me of that energy. Right here. Harness the loyal and protective aura of the lion and charge ahead magnificently, okay? Stand up for yourself. It is safe for you to be found. Be prepared to not give up. Ask your angels for help, okay? And I feel like you could be standing up for a cause. You're protected, okay? You're shielded. As you can see, they're holding a shield. And there's a full moon in the background. So that could be significant to, this is the 9 of Wands. That could be significant to, when the full moon is out, our emotions are a little bit, emotions are running high, right? They're a little bit more intense. And I do feel that's why this rest is here, because there's an energy of we rest, we don't give up, okay? I do feel there is a protective energy, a guarded energy even. This is you going through all of these towers and all of these things, and it's making you it's helping you to be spiritually stronger, okay? This is spiritual strength. I do feel like your battle here, you've been through the battle, but you're still standing up. You have more fight left in you. We rest, and we keep on keeping on the journey. I do feel like you're not going to allow yourself to feel defeated in any way, because the devil energy has been showing up a lot, and that's the energy of, the devil wants your faith, and it wants you know, for you to feel powerless, helpless, and hopeless, right? What else, Spirit, for Monday the 8th? The Star. Aquarius energy. Hope is renewed. Faith is renewed, right? The future, your future is bright, okay? Your future is bright. Your dreams are coming true because you didn't give up, because you allowed what needed to go. You stay true, the inner temple, you stay true to your heart, right? To who you truly. I saw that innocence card of the Ace of Cups. You stayed in the vibration of love, okay? Again, I was even just telling my friend not too long ago, a little while ago, that right now I'm at this place where I am solely walking by faith and intuition, you know, and it's like I'm really embracing the unknown and the uncertainty. There's a lot of things that I do know, but it's like but I also still feel that that the universe is constantly throwing me curveballs and surprising me, because I say I'm open to the surprises, the possibilities, and the opportunities. Your dreams are coming true. There's positive changes that bring an end to challenging times, okay? There is the light here at the end of the tunnel here, okay? The Star is 17. The Tower is 16. We always get the Star after the Tower. That's healing. Okay, the Star is healing, inspiration, faith, hope, destiny. Stars are aligned. You're connecting to your spirituality. You're connected to the cosmos. You're in your higher self. This is, you know, a rare event, a rare opportunity is coming in here for you as well, I'm getting. But I'm getting this is also a time of replenishment. The Star represents replenishment as well. Spirituality, healing, faith, hope. So don't lose hope. Yeah, there is a leaving situations behind here, walking away. There is a moving on, allowing for whatever. Remember, we read from the book for the crumbling. Whatever needs, what is it that you still need to release? What is it that we're trying to avoid? What is it that we're not looking at that needs to go to make room? Emotional room. This is emotionally detaching. I feel like this could be a belief system, okay? They need to move on, seeking more from life than what you are experiencing. Yeah, seeking more. It's like, if I was also telling my friend that everything just seems very temporary for some reason, you know. There is this, I wouldn't say no man's land. There's this straddling between two timelines, okay? But we have here somebody actually walking by faith, the Star, going on the spiritual quest, choosing to make big life changes, right? A change in priorities, and somebody could actually be moving and leaving their home, okay? Somebody that is tired of the battle, or is tired of always having to keep the guard up, always trying to, you know, stand up for themselves, right? Explaining themselves, defending themselves, you know, trying to explain the language of their soul to people who don't understand, to people who doesn't have the same, you know, could be family, friends, employers, that doesn't understand the language of your soul, that doesn't really truly see you, right? That doesn't, that is determined on, what I hear, determined on misunderstanding you, right? And not around people whose hearts that speak the same language as yours, doesn't have the same belief systems, the same values, you know, solely walking on faith here with the Star card. What else? Give me one more. We have the Page of Swords. So there is this curiosity energy, right? Of what's next. You know, I want to learn. It's like I want to explore, be the student. We read that in a few of these energies earlier. Be the student right now. You're healing yourself with this spiritual strength of you not giving up. You're healing yourself so that you can, you know, become the teacher and share all that you've learned, okay? Being very logical, very perceptive. This is somebody that's also a cerebral person that likes to learn new things, investigate, right? A very blunt person, very intellectual. intellectual challenge, right? Brilliant insight, information that you need, but might be challenging to receive, okay? So review all documents very carefully. So again, you know, there's information that, you know, that you need, okay? That if you don't open yourself up to it, you know, your perspective, your perception, right? It's going to be a little bit more challenging for you to receive the information that you need right now. So that's why it's important to release the pride, to you know, the shadowy stuff that could be coming up, pride and ego that could cloud your vision and keep you from, you know, being conscious and aware of your own stuff, that what's coming to, information that's coming to you that you need to receive, okay? This is like, the answers you need are coming. This could be what could be popping up for you. It could be missing signs and synchronicities as well. What could be popping up for you could be really important right now at this time. We have renewal. This is judgment. Making an important fundamental changes to your life. Important judgment calls, important decisions, okay, at this time. Reviewing the past. Then I say this is a huge time for that. This is Scorpio energy. Reviewing the past here is going to help us to really release a lot of things. Sometimes we do have to go back, you know, so that we can move forward, right? Face the things that from the past that we buried or that we avoided, escaped from, ran from, and detached from, right? And because these are the things that are stuck within us that creates the stagnant and stuck energy and blockages, subconscious blockages, that's preventing us from really standing in our truth, authenticity, in our power, you know, from our full potential, right? These are the limitations for these past things that we're reevaluating that could be potentially holding us back. It's like when we do inner child work, sometimes we have to go back to when we were kids. When we do shadow work, we have to, you know, look at our triggers, you know, and sit with it, right? Shadow work is all about the things, the parts of us that we don't want to face, that we reject, you know. It's like when you tell somebody they're being immature and they get defensive and reactive, you know, and that's their shadow. That reaction is a shadow. The fact that they're not open to receiving the fact that they are behaving a certain way, right, is a shadow that they're not refusing to see, that they're rejecting about themselves. So they can't really truly heal, ascend, learn, evolve, and meet themselves if they are refusing to see these things about themselves, that they are selfish. There's some people that, you know, their ego is so enormous that they really do not see that they are the issue, that they are the problem, right? Or that they are creating, they're self-sabotage, and they're creating all of these issues in their lives because their ego is too large for them to accept the rejected parts of themselves, the shadowy parts, the codependencies, the insecurities, the selfishness, right? Vindictive energy, all of this stuff. It's like when you are aware of your shadow, when you're aware, it's like this. It's like you know, whenever people try to test me or trigger me, I say, hey, you know, just because I'm choosing to operate from my higher self and respond to you from my higher self doesn't mean my shadow is not behind me dancing in her black ballroom gown ready to play, right? So it's like, you know, but I'm choosing, when we're aware and conscious, we choose to respond and operate from our higher self, not from our shadow self. There's a choice. Every single, even from this deck, there is the signs, and every single sign there is a negative and a positive, right? Every single person has that within them. So it's like how we show up with our family, our loved ones. It's a choice if you want to show up from our positive, from our higher self, from a place of unconditional love, or from our shadow side, right? And I know that you guys probably know people that have that shows up in their life mostly from the negative, mostly from their shadow. Okay, now some of the things here that people, the shadow stuff that people try to avoid, that they don't want to look at, is lack of self-forgiveness. Jealousy is a shadow. Narrow-mindedness is a shadow. Insecurity is a shadow. Inconsiderate, unworthy. These are things that superficiality, possessiveness, resisting change. And these are the things that if you try to point it out, vengeful, fearful, to people that have a very large ego, They will get defensive. They will call you names. They will insult you. They will attack you. They'll try to fight you because they're not ready to face those shadows, to integrate them, right? They're a part of you. Our shadows are part of us. And it's important that we accept ourselves fully. How we can accept ourselves fully, right, is by us facing these shadows, sitting with these shadows, healing whatever it is that is triggering us to behave in the ways that we behave with our loved ones, right? So it really is all about self-acceptance, completely self-accepting yourself, doing the actual shadow work, seeing yourself, looking in the mirror, judgment, doing the self-evaluating and forgiving yourself. Self-forgiveness is so important. There is the Ho'oponopono by Sandra Rollis that is really important. Healing work that, and also I have on the community board the forgiveness affirmations, right? It's important to keep doing it regularly. The forgiveness work is really hard because guilt, shame, regret, these things, right, that we can feel because of these shadows of how we behaved in the past or the things that we've done in the past. It's important to do the shadow work so that you can heal, you can forgive yourself and not allow this past stuff, reviewing the past with compassion and forgiveness, to not allow this past stuff to create any blockages. Being open-minded, receiving the information that you need, right, and being open to it so that you can learn more about yourself, so that you can teach, right? So you can create the heaven on earth, so you can shine your light and shine your love. It's like the more, that quote, you can only meet others as deeply as you meet yourself. And the more shadow work you do, the deeper you go with this work. I'm talking a lot about that because it is Scorpio season. The deeper you go with this work, the more you can have compassion for those that are not there, that are responding and reacting from this really dark place, low vibrational place of from their wounded inner child. So we have clarity on your life, time to head in a new direction. It's time to head in a new direction, family. The tower is here. Old versions of ourselves, everything that's not authentic to ourselves is being removed. Clarity on your life purpose. In your heart, you know what to do. In your heart, you know what to do. That's why Spirit said it is a great time for you to tune into the portal of your heart at this time. Because in your heart, family, you know exactly what to do. You're in alignment with your purpose. I believe that was, one of the readings that I did that aligned with purpose and aligned with mission, uncovered your mission. Right here, that's what it's talking about. Right? All of that's coming up. So have faith right now at this time, because you have your future is bright. Have faith. The future is very bright. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. You're at the end. Don't give up. You're at the end of that card. Also jumped today. It's almost over by Archangel Michael. These challenging times, you're at the end. Keep releasing. Keep purging. When you can heal when you rest. When you're resting, you're doing a lot of release. So that's really important. Look, be the real you. That I actually digged in this deck to find this card to show you guys earlier, and now I split the deck and shuffled, and now it's at the bottom of the deck. It's a very strong message about your greatest power comes from being your authentic self, who you truly are. So that's why I wanted to share that bit with you in the beginning of the reading about, I'm over here, I am a channeler, and I've been channeling the messages, but at the same time, as you all know, I'm still also, I have been on this healing journey along with you guys for the past 6 years. I'm healing from a lot of traumas and a lot of wounds that I'm, been doing this work for a long time. And it's like more things are being revealed to me that needs my attention, what's been hidden in the shadow, especially now. And this wound that I've mentioned to you hasn't been in the shadow. I've been talking about this for years now, but it's like now I'm feeling more, I wouldn't say pressure, but I'm feeling a more stronger pull towards doing more about it, focusing, going harder on it, focusing more about really loving myself fully and accepting myself fully, in every way, not just internally, but externally as well. What else, Archangel Michael? for Wednesday. Yeah, with the butterflies around this person's head here, there is a transformation that's taking place. A spirit wants you to step into this new energy with beginner's mind, okay? Page of Swords is beginner's mind. Be open to receiving the information that you need, okay? But might be challenging to receive, but you need it because it has everything to do with this personal growth and regarding your healing, your path here. The Star card represents healing. What else? Shining your light. What else? Archangel Michael is a message for the collective. We got 2. Embrace this magical moment and have no fear. And increase your knowledge right here, right under this Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords is the student, is the apprentice. Be a student right now. Okay, education brings opportunities. Take a course, pick up a book, and find a mentor to teach you what your soul longs to know. I'm getting a lot of messages from Spirit regarding my path. Something is shifting. And I'm just, again, going within, just like you guys, sitting with it to see what's next for me. And I'm just going right now, walking by faith and following my intuition. You're in the perfect energetic space right under the star for magic here. You're in perfect energetic space for manifesting miracles. Allow your wishes to be fulfilled. And then right under the 9 of Wands, not an accident. Take control of your thoughts, family. We have no fear. Fear is a trap of the ego. Allow me to use my sword of light to free you from the disquieting feelings holding you back. So these disquieting feelings could be trying to get you to give up here, whatever, challenge that you're challenging yourself on, whatever path you're guided on. And if it's like you're having a bumpy start, Archangel Michael said, stay the course. You could just be having a bumpy start, okay? Stay the course, okay? And imagine that's like Archangel Michael is here. That came out in yesterday's reading. And trust in divine purpose. Right now, this experience that you're experiencing, the 9 of Wands, is also us having some unfinished business, okay? Still holding on to whatever it is here that it's time for transformation, deep healing and transformation. We're holding on to whatever still needs to be released. Deep replenishment, that's the star. It's time to replenish. This experience has divine meaning. Healing will come. Know that you are on the path of growth. Your thoughts are creating a reality. So take your power back. Take your energy back from whatever it is that's creating fear within you. And stay focused on the outcome that you truly desire. Fear is a trap of the ego. Allow me to use my sword of light to free you from the disquieting feelings holding you back. So I'm loving this energy here. Let's get a message when it comes to love real quick. So we have stay the course. What's the message for love? Breaking free of procrastination, releasing old belief systems. That's so important. Okay, Spirit. What do we have when it comes to love for Wednesday, the 8th? What's the message? Page of Swords again. So delayed communication. Watching. Gathering information. Somebody, okay, this is love. Somebody here is, you're about to see magic unfold. Somebody is in the process of working on releasing their fear. Fear is a trap of the ego. Allow me to use my sword of light to free you from the disquieting feelings holding you back. So this person here could be feeling that, could be feeling some fears. Okay, they're in this page energy. That's, beginner's mind, right? Coming out of a comfort zone here. Open to learning new things. Very curious, gathering information. What else we got for love? Ask questions, okay? Take a leap of faith. If you're the star again, you're being guided towards your destined path, towards your North Star. With the star here, we have Aquarius energy, 1, 2, 3 Aquarius energies here. With the star here, it is saying that you know, it's time right now for you to walk by faith, okay? For you to take a leap of faith, all right? The star represents faith. That's also to free yourself, detach yourself from whatever limiting beliefs that's holding you back from love, okay? I also getting here that when you're facing your north, when you come out of your comfort zone and you leave the past in the past, yeah, we go back to the past here so we can do the forgiveness work around it. We have the Four of Wands under that. And so we can heal that, right? But we do have somebody here in this beautiful, shining really brightly, okay? Glow up energy, luminosity energy, radiating a lot of light, a lot of love, a lot of healing energy. Yeah. So somebody single, somebody independent and single here, thinking positive thoughts in the law of attraction energy, finding happiness within themselves, feeling fulfilled and happy within themselves because of all of this self-awareness, because of all of this healing work that you've been doing, okay, on yourself with the Star card. This is a magical moment for whoever this Nine of Pentacles person is, which is single, independent, self-assured, you know, in the present moment, loving her life fully to the present moment, okay? I am getting that there could be somebody here that is watching the single person living their life, being happy, being positive, seeing somebody's growth, seeing somebody's, looking at somebody as if they are magic. Somebody could be a star, like in the spotlight or in the limelight or in the public eye as well. But I am getting here, there is a wish. We've been getting that message that is coming in. We have a huge yes from spirit here, okay? This person, the watcher, is getting ready to take a leap of faith. Could be a secret admirer of yours, okay? That's coming in here towards you. I love this energy. Give me one more for love. There's a passion and new beginning in love. Use your discernment though, because not everybody that you have passion for and chemistry with is the one. Right? We have to match and fit, you know, on a soul level, mentally, spiritually, not only just physically, okay? That's really important. So make sure that you set, you know, if you feel the need to set your boundaries, that you get clear on what you want and use your discernment and your intuition and communicate clearly here. I do feel that for some of you guys, this could be new. Yeah. This could be new here. I feel like your guard is, your sword is up because of, you know, what you've experienced in the past here when it comes to the sacred counterpart, this connection. But there's a lot that you did learn. It served a huge purpose, divine purpose, right? So I do feel here that you're not going to make the same mistakes again. You're not going to, the Queen of Swords, the Lovers, the Five of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. You know, your intuition is very strong here with the High Priestess. You're being guided to leave the past behind, to go to calmer waters and move towards a new beginning. Some of you guys are relocating and actually moving to leave behind this suffering, this pain, this grief, this regret. With the Judgment card here, with the forgiveness work, okay? It is, look, she's looking back. She's looking back. It did say here, reviewing the past with compassion. We're looking back on what our experiences was, so we, Six of Swords, we don't repeat it. We're looking back. So now we know exactly what we want. We're going to ask all of the questions. We're not going to subscribe to anything. We're not going to sign up for anything here unless we know that, you know, it's safe for us to do so, right? There is a looking back here to what was. She's looking like she's looking back, okay? Before we move forward here, right? To reevaluate and forgive, right? With compassion and understanding. You're getting a lot of clarity. A lot of stuff is being revealed to you when it comes to, could have been third party. With the Lovers, Five of Wands, and the Two of Wands, there's definite here other people involved, okay? Family, friends, work, and other lovers, okay? And you're not just going to accept, you have standards now. You're not just going to accept just anything or any wand into your life, right? Just because, you know, you feel a tingle when you kiss somebody, that doesn't mean that this person is good for you. It doesn't mean this person is even a good person, okay, to begin with. So we have clarify this Ace of Wands. There's a passion in you beginning, though. It's going to inspire you, bring the passion back, bring in the creativity. You know, it's a life force energy. a lot of chemistry that you're gonna have with somebody new here when it comes to love. Give me one for this Ace of Wands. Like I said, not everybody here, family, is gonna be the right person for you. Okay, so that's why the Queen of Swords was out. So use your discernment. Use your discernment. Going back to that message in yesterday, I was reading that be very careful and cautious with your energy. Okay, we have a King of Pentacles here. Be very careful and cautious with your energy. I'm also getting somebody that missed an opportunity with you in the past, is obsessive, is obsessively thinking about you, is can't seem to let you go, can't seem to stop thinking about you. This is this person that wants to take a leap of faith towards you. They can't let go, they can't detach. They have the, you know, they're seeing clearly the cup. Okay, they've gone through some kind of an awakening here that has revealed to them their love, the person that they're passionate about, that lights their fire, that they're in love with here. Okay, but again, I feel like there's some things that they have to address, some addictions, some possessiveness, obsessions, codependencies here. This could be what caused this person to miss out on this opportunity in the past, this energy which we talked about earlier, right? Give me one for the Fool. So we have Temperance here. So definitely being guided by the angels and protected by the angels, okay? Have patience. This what's for you is going to flow. It's going to feel peaceful. It's going to feel harmonious. It's going to feel balanced, right? I'm also getting this is somebody here that wants to, this is a soulmate that wants to reconcile and mend things with you, okay? And I feel like this is a long time in the making because of the Temperance card. The Temperance represents moderation and patience as well. So we have somebody wants to heal something with you here. Give me one for the Page of Swords for love. The Moon. They're secretly watching you. There's secret feelings for you and manifesting you as we speak. This is a secret admirer. They're manifesting you. They want to offer you this Pentacle here. They would like this new beginning with you. It's going to be up to you if this person is still showing up in devil energy or not, right? But the energy is here of somebody that has most likely has been working on their healing here with the Temperance card and patience. They've been having patience. They've been watching and patiently waiting for the opportunity to take a leap of faith here with you. They want this passion new beginning, but there is a fear, the Devil card, that you will reject their offer. All right, family, I'm going to leave it right here. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope that you know, this message, that today you received the guidance, the clarity, the healing, the insight, the validation, the gentle reassurance that you were seeking when you were guided to this reading today. I love you all, and thank you so much for every which way you guys show up for yourselves, for each other, and for me in our community. I love you. God bless you. Namaste. Much love. Till next time.